Hi, Liza. I am with Mark, and Mark is a busy man. He just finished like a quick, I don't know, was that a TV interview? And then we were talking to you.
Yes, I apologize for the
No, not at all. You know what? You seem so comfortable right here with all these kids. How are you? This is like, they didn't have to, you know, break your arm to come here and do this, did they?
No, first of all, I'm amazed at what they do and their act of generosity, and for me to be a part of it, it's a blessing.
You know, they raised over $4.1 million last year. This has been going on for over 2 decades. This is something that helps raise funds for charities.
I think they raised upwards of $64 million. Right. Yeah, it's incredible. And
you've got a foundation yourself, and kids, you've never forgotten about the kids, even though you've rise to such incredible heights in Hollywood. This has always been something that's near and dear to your heart.
It's all about the kids. I certainly can't forget about where I came from or the kids that are facing the obstacles that I had to face and overcome.
How did you overcome? How? I mean, was there somebody in there that just kind of plucked you out?
Well, the good Lord has blessed me in many ways, but no, after getting into a lot of trouble and spending a short amount of time being incarcerated, I wanted to turn my life around, and it's really about hard work and dedication, and I try to tell these kids and encourage them, if you have a dream, you got to go out there and make it happen.
You talk to a lot of kids about that, especially in the boys and girls clubs.
I'm far more comfortable with kids than I am adults, that's for sure.
That's why they're right here. How are you? What's your name?
Kevin.
This is Kevin.
Oh, we met already.
You already met Kevin?
We've been hanging out. We've been negotiating a deal, me and him.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, you're like a guest trader, if you will, for the Miracle Day, and is that something that you're going to be doing, or are you actually going to be on the phone, or are you just going to be
No, I'm
here?
going to be on the phone, and
Nice.
I'm going to be encouraging. We're trying to get them to do 2 Miracle Days a year now.
See?
You know, it's such a great cause, and you know, when you're successful and things are going good, it's really important to give back. You know, I feel like, you know, you're being blessed for a reason, and giving back, it's when you continue to you know, you get it back tenfold. So it's important. It's really important to give back.
When did you realize I've made it and I really am blessed? Like, this is really good.
I always feel blessed, and I get on my knees every day and thank God and ask for the strength to do the right thing and use what I have to help others. But I never feel like I made it. I continue to work hard, and you know, I never look back at what I've done. I'm only looking at what I want to do and continue to, you know, look forward.
So you once said that you feel like you made it through Hollywood's back door.
I kind of snuck in the back door, and I still live on the outskirts of town, and you know, it's my job, but it's not my life. You don't see me in the tabloids and things like that. I live a very normal life. I've got a wife and 4, you know, beautiful children, and you know, that's my life, my faith, and my family. And you know, I just happen to work in and around Hollywood, but that's just my job.
You say that you like producing more than acting. You're producing Entourage and Boardwalk Empire, amongst a number of other shows, and also, of course, acting is a big part of your life. But it seems like you're more comfortable behind the scenes now.
Well, I like being behind the scenes, and I like, you know, it allows me to have more creative control, and it also allows me to spend more time at home. I can conduct a lot more business from my home office, which allows me to spend more time with my wife and my kids. But I also love giving other people opportunities. You know, there's been, you know, so many cases where, you know, I've been able to give somebody who hasn't really had that break yet a great job and a great opportunity to show their talent and their ability. So that's always a good feeling as well.
You talk about your family a lot. You got a big family, 4 kids, your wife. How are you guys going to spend Christmas? What's a family tradition?
We're going to have a quiet Christmas at home. You know, we're going to have a big Christmas dinner, and then the next day we're going to go on a little vacation. I made 4 movies this year, and I've been away a lot, so Thanksgiving was great, and now we're going to have a beautiful Christmas, and then we're going to go on a holiday vacation.
You got a movie coming out called Broken City in January.
Yeah.
And that's a movie that you also produced as well?
Yeah, I produced and starred in it. It stars me, Russell Crowe, Catherine Zeta-Jones, Jeffrey Wright, Barry Pepper.
Oh, Barry Pepper, Canadian.
Kyle Chandler. I begged Barry to do the movie. He's fantastic in it. But it's one of those great kind of crime thrillers, and really excited about it.
Toronto, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, it kind of holds a special place in your heart.
You know, I've made 4 movies here, and I have a lot of dear friends here, and you know, I try to come here as often as possible, and I'm really trying to encourage the government to recreate those tax incentives to bring, you know, the film industry back to Canada. We want to reopen Eastern Studios, and you know, it's such a great creative environment. There's so many talented people here, and it's just a shame that they don't make as many movies and television shows here as they used to.
You say you have some friends here. You got a friend here in Toronto. You have a friend. Where is he? There he is. Ty Domi.
Yeah.
Challenge that man to a charitable boxing match. Is
yes,
that right?
he's hiding.
Look, he's hiding.
He's been ducking me. That's what he does. He ducks me.
He's acting all shy.
We want to, you know, there's no hockey in Canada right now, which is, can it get any more depressing than that? So we wanted to, you know, rent out the Air Canada Centre, have a charity event, fill the place up, and give all the money to charity. And if, you know, Ty got a little embarrassed. It's okay, you know, he's not.
Come on, Ty. Come on, Ty.
But he is.
He's got a pretty face. I don't want to.
No, I don't know if
He needs his pretty face for work.
Now, I don't know if you guys heard that, but Ty said he's got a pretty face, and so he doesn't want to mess up the pretty face. So he needs it for work.
You see the knuckles? There's a lot of scars on the knuckles, but none on the face. Okay, so that's for a reason. Okay, you can't say the same for him.
How do you think he could do? I mean, not on skates, not on the ice.
With boxing gloves, he can't hold with one hand and then punch with the other. It's a problem. And we don't wear pads in the ring.
No pads. I think.
Yeah, I wouldn't. No, I would not fight him on the ice. That would be a bad thing.
It would be like a death sentence.
But in the ring, ding ding, lay down, sleepy time.
See, he's throwing it down, Ty. I'm sorry, he's throwing it down. All for a good cause as well, right?
They want to see it.
Come on,
they
come
want
on over
blood.
here. Come on
I
over
love
here.
Canada.
Come on over
they
here.
want some blood.
Talking to my mic right here. Okay. What do you say?
He needs his pretty face to work. It's not even a competition, honestly. Like, seriously. We want to keep him pretty. I love him, but it's got to keep it going, you know what I'm saying?
This is it. Well, there you go. Okay, so maybe later. Maybe a little bit later.
And the thing is, since he did The Fighter, he's kind of gotten a little more brave, I think.
Yeah.
You know, since he did The Fighter.
He trained for 4 years for that movie.
I was on set. On set a few times.
Yeah.
And every time he's in the rink and you hear cut, cut, cut. Well, all those fights I had in the NHL, and I actually had the most fights in NHL history, by the way. 333 to be exact. Real fights, and nobody was saying cut, cut, cut. Guys wanted to kill me, okay?
Okay. All right. So that might happen a little bit later. How about that, Mark?
He knows what can happen.
Oh, boy. All right. Ty, I think we're going to have to cut this a little bit short here. He's getting, we'll talk about it a a little bit later.
Say hi to Liza for me.
All right. Hey, Liza. Well,
Welcome
Ty
back
Domi
to Toronto,
says hello. And Mark, thank you so much. And, have
Thank
fun
you.
here and
God
continue with all the hard work and all the success. Thanks so much for talking to us.
Thank you.
Thank
My
you.
pleasure. Thank you.
All right. Back to the desk.